All right, I think it's time to go ahead and jump back on into things. Hello and welcome back, everyone, to another episode of my Big Fat Journey, where this week I'm basically going to go ahead and do what the title says, okay? I'm going to go ahead and call this the beginning of Season 2, okay? Now, the whole thing is, and this is where I don't know if the idea is going to really stick too much, but I want to try this, okay? I want to try going into things with kind of a fresh, new perspective. I want to, just completely clean the slate back off, okay? Basically, let's say that the numbers are at 0 right now. That I haven't had any weight loss, but right now I want to start the weight loss journey. I kind of want to have that number presented in here, not to disregard everything that I've already done, okay, because I'm well aware of what I've done, and what I've done is pretty good. But the fact is, right now I am up. We're going to go to the numbers here in a bit, but I'm incredibly up right now, and I think now, and the weight that I'm at right now, is a good time to come into this with a new perspective and new momentum. And I'm going to go ahead and say right now, probably this time next year I will still be on keto. I wanted to be done at the end of the year. I don't realistically see that happening anymore. It could, but I don't think it's going to. So we can keep the dream alive, but I'm going to keep the dream down here where it's realistic. We're going to keep it very, very low. But who knows what can happen in time? We'll see. But let's go ahead and get into the numbers, okay? So if we go into the weight loss numbers, this is where we kind of left off, okay, right? June 26th. We were at 265, up 3.8 pounds, yada, 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 and we were struggling, right? This is what I came back to, okay? July 19th, that was the day that we came back. Well, the day that I got back onto the keto diet was that morning. That's impressive. That is an incredibly impressive number, might I just say. That is an impressive fucking number. But regardless, that took us back to 165, lost since the beginning, and took us 89, almost 90 pounds away from the goal where we wanted to be. Now, we're starting a new sheet here, okay? Let's go ahead and just disregard those numbers, okay? We had a 13.8 pound loss in my first week back, which is good. It's double digits, but it's not great, okay? And here's the main reason why I don't think it was superb, okay? I was kind of hoping to go towards 19 pounds or something like that. But the truth of the matter is adjusting back into keto was very, very tough. The carbs really took a hold, and I think I've talked about this before. It very much turns into a mind game as well as just an appetite game, because the stomach has been having whatever it wants for so freaking long, and then to take it all away in a heartbeat, to go cold turkey, damn near impossible. So what I did is I've been basically letting myself eat as I need, but while having only cheeses and meats and just the zero carb shit. So what I'm going to do is, starting tonight, is I'm cutting pretty much all snacking out of the equation now. The only thing that I will allow myself to have is the Parmesan crisps that we know and love so much, and we know that work. So that is what the diet is going to be this week. It's going to be very, very hard still. It's going to be very, very tough, but I think we could pull out another double-digit loss so long as I'm able to stick to it. And then the running is going to become consistent. I only got I think I got 2 runs in this last week, which is pretty good. It was all right. But I want to get into doing them consistently. I want to stop being a pansy about shit and just be like, oh, work was really hard today. I need to get back into things, or I need to get into a gym, or I need to do something. Getting the exercise up is very, very crucial to doing what I need to do. So we just got to get down to business at this point. But that's why I like the idea of looking at this with a fresh, clean slate perspective, is I want to just be able to ignore the past and focus on a new journey, a season 2. So hopefully that will help to get me kind of going let's get these numbers going again. Instead of looking at the numbers that we already established and basically being able to use those to justify my progress and to justify maybe taking it easier, I want to look at a fresh start and use that as being, look at the low numbers instead of the high numbers. I want to see if there's like some mental games that I can do. We'll see what happens, but I would like to see how that might work and how that might change things for me. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. I'm pretty excited to see what can potentially happen from all this. But for right now, the break was good. It was much needed. At the end, I went into a Big Lots and I was looking at their snacks. I was looking at their cookies. I was looking at everything. And I was like, you know what? There's not anything here left that I still need a craving satisfied or anything. And I think that summed up the break perfectly, is that I was able to enjoy what I wanted to, what I had been missing out on for so long, to the point of where I was good. And I still feel really, really good right now. When I got back, I didn't feel that good because I was like, oh, god damn it. If I could just have a Reese's cup, that would be great. But yeah, for the most part, adjusting back has been a little bit rough. But yesterday was the first day where I started to feel like my cravings were really starting to subside a little bit, and I was starting to get control again. So we'll see how things go with tonight and tomorrow, and hopefully things will really, really start to stabilize as the ketosis really kicks back in and takes control. I think that we're going to be okay. So we'll see how things go. Right now, I'm very, very happy to say that I'm back onto this. I like this new idea of trying to go into a season 2 and trying to go in with fresh numbers. I think it's going to help me a lot more mentally, but we'll see. Maybe I need to bring back the old numbers to be a motivation boost. We'll see. But I want to try and ignore the old numbers. So we'll see how things go, but I'm happy to be back. I'm excited to really do this again. I feel like my motivation's boosted back to where it needs to be. But we'll see how things go. Who knows what the future holds. But that's going to do it for me this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys back here